Welcome to this calming flow where we're going to open our meridian channels and allow the energy to flow freely within us. Starting in a prone position, resting your head on your arms or a cushion, letting your legs relax and fall to wherever it feels good to do so. And to arrive on the mat, start to bring your awareness to your breath. We'll be opening our spleen, stomach, heart, small intestine, kidney and bladder meridians today. And as we prepare to come into our first transition, draw your arms back so your hands are at your shoulders. Tuck your toes under and push yourself back into child's pose. For a stretch on the sole of the feet, keep your toes tucked under. But if this is strong, just gently plant your feet onto the mat, pushing your sit bones down to your heels. Drawing yourself into tabletop, hips over knees, shoulders over wrists. Coming into cat-cow, inhale as you look forwards and exhale as you tuck under, looking towards your navel. Inhale and exhale. Feeling the stretch of the spine. Feeling a release of any tension that you hold here today. Last one here. And lift your left arm, elevating it above you, looking up, and thread the needle. Thread that arm all the way through, and perhaps rest your head onto the mat or a block, keeping your hips over your knees. And breathe. Relax. Coming on to the other side. Inhale as you open the right arm, opening the chest. Exhale as you thread the needle. And relax. Pushing yourself back onto your knees in kneeling, stretching the arms behind you, interlacing the fingers, opening the chest, sweeping the arms round as if you are holding a bowl, and push the fingers out. Inhale, arms behind. Exhale, sweep the arms forwards, interlace the fingers and push forwards. Option here to tuck your toes under for a foot stretch. Beautiful. Sweeping the arms above, opening the shoulders, hands into prayer, drawing down to your heart center, sweeping the arms up, hands together and draw down. Last one here, inhale and exhale. Come back into tabletop, tuck your toes under and push yourself back into downward facing dog. Pedaling out the feet, pushing the heels down towards the mat. Arms to frame the ears, option to bend the knees here, elongating your spine. And as you inhale, Look to the top of the mat and bring your right foot forwards. You may need to help that forwards. And come down into a low lunge. With your left leg bent and the foot on the floor. Option here to elevate your left leg, so come up onto your toes. Ground yourself, push your weight through that front foot. An option for cactus arms. You can also keep your hands on the mat at this point. Inhale and exhale. Bringing your right hand down to frame your foot. Your left arm is elevated, looking straight up or in front for a lateral stretch. Inhale. Exhale as we transition. Hands to frame the feet, back into tabletop and into downward facing dog. Find your inhalation, and on the exhalation bring that left foot forwards into low lunge. And again, option to frame the foot with your hands and stay here. Option to lift that right leg. And option for cactus arms. Find your inhalation and exhale the stresses that you hold. Coming on to the other side, your left hand is placed beside your foot. Your right arm is drawn up, straight line from arm to arm, looking straight out or above. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale as you come back to your tabletop and ready to push yourself back into downward facing dog. Preparing for plank. Pushing yourself forwards over the toes, dropping your hips. Strong position, option to drop the knees. Keeping your elbows facing back, gently lower the hips, coming down onto the mat. Push yourself back a little if you need to. As we come into Cobra, push your hands into the mat. Bring your arms to 90 degrees with your drishti, your gaze, between your hands. Squeeze the glutes together and navel to spine. Option to come into upward facing dog, drawing your hands back to your waist, pushing up, squeezing those glutes and making sure you're pushing the weight all the way through those legs and the tops of your feet. As you inhale, exhale to come down, elbows backwards. Pushing yourself into child's pose, with the pelvis pushing towards your heels and your arms stretched in front of you. Transition into tabletop, drawing your right knee forwards with your shin facing the short edge of your mat to pigeon. Option to come down onto your forearms, your thumbs at your third eye, or you may wish to stay with your body upright and a straight back. With every inhalation, find calmness, and exhalation, release tension. Coming back, drawing that right leg back and transitioning onto the other side. There may be differences with this side, so go with what feels good for your body. Drawing your leg back, transitioning through tabletop, and bring yourself into seated. With your hands on your knees, palms facing upwards. As you hold on to this calm sensation, this relaxation as you go into the rest of your day. Bringing your hands into the heart center in prayer. Inhale, pushing the hands above your head and drawing them to heart center. Inhale, relaxation. Exhale, tension. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Well done, beautiful. Namaste.